Hey everybody, it's me. Hopefully my microphone isn't being trashed today because I was on a call with my friend and they couldn't hear me, so blah blah blah. Technical difficulties, blah blah. Doesn't really matter. Do I have time for this? No. I'm gonna do it anyways because I can? Yes. Yes, I will. So, I don't really have time to explain this thoroughly. Um, like I took a break like unannounced. Like I took a really long break unannounced because I was focusing on a bunch of other stuff, like personally. Um, which not a bad thing. I was just trying to focus on my health, because I randomly had the motivation to make myself feel better. So I started taking care of myself, and I'm feeling a lot better now. There's something going on, so I'm using this as a stress reliever, and I'm feeding y'all. So also, I don't know if I recorded this script already because I know I recorded this, but it had internal sound, not external sound, because I was recording sound effects for personal projects. Um, anyways, it's just a mess. But yeah, I don't know if I made this one already. Who knows? Jesus, my throat did something super fucking weird. Whatever. Yeah. So that's it. This is Yandere Rise Cassandra, ex-willing listener, and is 1,629 words. Of course, it's not 30, and it messes with me, but whatever. I kind of add or remove words during the scripts anyways. I don't really follow the scripts even though I make them. Like, I read them, but like I add in extra words or like extra unscripted stuff. So it gives more context or it feels somewhat more natural. I guess. Okay. So yeah. Um, what TWs do I have in this? Because I know I have, TW, stalking, and somewhat yelling, but I don't yell because I can't. Because there's people in my house right now, aka my family, and they will be confused if I start randomly yelling in my room for no fucking reason. Um, so yeah, we're gonna do that. And yeah, that's it. Background information because I did this once, I can do it again, and I remember it from the top of my head, even though I recorded the last video like 2 months ago. It's fine. Um, so, uh, wait. Something really, really important just popped up in my head. Really, really important. My final tests are coming up. My final school tests are coming up. So, I mean, I usually don't post back to back to back, but I'm trying to get as much done as I can this week because next week it's just going to be so many tests. Like, I have tests like for 3 weeks straight. I can't. I can't really do anything. So I'm trying to do extra stuff like that. So yeah, great. Uh, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Um, hopefully I have enough time for this, and hopefully nobody interrupts me. Speak of the devil? No? Okay, well, let's get started. You were just sitting at home, relaxing and doing whatever. You were humming to the music that was blasting through your headphones when it suddenly stopped from a notification popping up. You grabbed your phone to see it was from your reminder app. It read, Cafe date today, 2:30. You were confused. Huh? Cafe date? When did I? Oh shit! You jumped up from your couch and headed to your room while checking the time. 1:54. Oh my god, I'm so stupid! You shouted in annoyance and threw your phone onto your bed before digging for clothes. So, you may or may not have had a date with Cassandra, and the two of you took forever to plan it, and you forgot about it? It's not like you meant to. You always forget the important things you need to do, and you still haven't figured out how to fix it. You decided to take a shower, and then you changed into some nice clothes before fixing your hair and finishing getting ready. You grabbed your keys, wallet, and other necessities before heading out the door. You were shocked when you saw Cassandra at the bottom of the steps. They smiled and waved at you. You walked down to them. "Hey, Cass, how are you?" you asked, acting like you didn't just ru- get ready in a rush. "I'm great. How are you?" she asked while grabbing your hand to hold it. "Oh, I'm just fine. By the way, how long were you out here for?" you asked, praying that they weren't out here for an hour waiting on you. "I got here around 5 minutes ago, give or take," they said. "Okay, I just really didn't want you to wait on me for that long," you said as the two of you walked down the street together. "Even if I did have to wait for a really long time, I wouldn't mind," Cass said. "But still, I would feel bad." "Well, don't feel bad. I like to show up earlier than normal just in case. Now stop worrying. We're here." You snapped your attention to the cafe. "Oh, I forgot it was so close." "Yeah, I do too. Now come on," Cass said while dragging you in with a cocky smile. The two of you walked in and waited in a somewhat short line of order. One lady had the most complicated, longest order in the name of humanity, so it took longer than usual. But you two didn't order that much because you felt bad for the poor workers. You sat down on one of the bar tables that are in front of the window so you could see outside. The two of you talked as you watched cars drive by. Everything was nice and dandy till a really fat ass pigeon landed outside the window. "Fat pigeon!" Cassandra yelled while pointing at it. See, Cassandra had this really weird beef with pigeons. You didn't know why, but they always stared at them, and then the pigeon and her would enter a staring contest that could last for hours. You watched as Cass stared at the pigeon intensely. You swore you could see the veins in their eyes from how focused they were. One of the baristas came over with your orders and looked at Cass with confusion. You grabbed the drinks and smiled with a bit of embarrassment. "Sorry about them," you said. The barista told you it was fine, and you sighed before returning your attention to Cassandra, who had their entire face on the glass window. "What the fuck? Cassandra, get your face off the damn window," you said, panicking, pulling them back just enough to catch their attention so they would sit up and look at you. You sighed before handing Cass her food and drink. "I look away for 1 second," you said, acting like a disappointed, tired parent. "Yeah, sorry about that." Cassandra's attention was diverted away from you and then back at the window. You assumed it was another pigeon from across the street because they had stopped mid-conversation to stare at a pigeon before, but oh boy, you were wrong! You didn't know this, but someone was watching you from the alleyway. Cassandra knew though, and yeah, they weren't messing around. But there was one simple problem. They had to deal with this outside of your knowledge. Despite their seemingly aggressive personality, they were extremely warm-hearted with you. They were a bit insecure about how energetic they were and didn't want to scare you or make you not want to hang out with them. And that, of course, would also be detrimental to you and her love. But anyways, you were worried, so you tapped their shoulder and asked them what was wrong. "Hey, honey, what?" "Oh, no, it's nothing." "Now, let me taste your drink," Cass said suddenly, snatching the cup out of your hand to throw you off. What the hell? "Are you sure you're okay?" you asked again. Yeah, I'm fine. Everything is A-okay," she said before kissing your cheek. You smiled and kissed them back before the two of you finished your date. Cassandra insisted on staying with you at all times. They were holding on to you tightly, and when you offered to take them inside of your house, they took up your offer, no hesitation. "Cassandra, oh my god, tell me what's wrong. I know when you're having a crazy overdrive panic moment. Just tell me what's going on," you said, grabbing Cassandra's shoulders and making them look at you. Cassandra looked at you and blinked before sighing. "I can't keep secrets from you. Please don't freak out, honey," she said, cupping your face. I won't," you said hesitantly. I forgot my wallet at home. That's why I let you pay. I'm sorry. Cass lied, but you hesitantly believed it. Cass, it's fine. I can pay for our food and drinks just fine. I have the money, you said with a smile looking off. I'm going to change my clothes now. I'll be back. I'm also taking a shower, so it will be a bit, they heard you say in the distance before hearing your door close. Cassandra sighed in relief. After getting away with that lie, they felt like a hypocrite since they almost lose their shit when you lie to them, but it's what they had to do to protect you. Cass got up and snuck out of your house/apartment and pulled out a weapon that they had in their bag. They just acted like it was a fake or a toy and looked around when they met their eyes on a figure in the distance. She unsuspectingly watched as the person watched your house. Cassandra's blood was practically boiling at this point, but that would be an understatement. Who the hell do they think they are? I mean, they had no right to watch you, only she could do that. And that's not even the worst part. They knew where you lived, and probably more personal info a stranger shouldn't know. They couldn't stand it. They had to deal it now. They pretended to take a walk down the street till they got to where the person was. They were hiding, but Cassandra knew where they were. The person reacted too late, and Cass saw them enter their hiding spot at the last second. Cassandra noticed a piece of trash on the ground and picked it up and threw it away in the trash can right next to them, where the stalker was hiding. They stood there for a while until they suddenly grabbed the person by the leg, dragging them out and pinning them to the ground with their mouth covered so no one would notice. What the hell do you think you're doing? Stalking my lover, Cassandra said, with a voice that was deeper and intimidating. A tone that makes you realize that you messed with the wrong person and you fucked up bad. Anyways, I I wasn't doing anything. I swear, the stalker said desperately as Cass removed their hand from the person's mouth periodically. Yeah? Then why are you stalking them, huh? I know you have. I have since yesterday, Cass explained. Now tell me what you want from them, Cass whisper yelled in the person's ear. Okay. I just wanted to know more about them. That's it, the stalker vaguely explained. Cassandra wasn't pleased with that explanation and wanted to get more out of the person, but they wouldn't budge. Her patience was running thinner and thinner as time continued on. They soon just snapped as they demanded more answers, but just ended up ending the stalker's life. Yeah, they could have just tortured him for info, but they didn't want that filth and waste of a human life to continue on. Luckily, they didn't get too dirty and could clean themselves up on the way back to your house. You would have been near done with your shower by the time Cass got back. You took pretty long showers, so you could enjoy yourself, so even if they took an hour or two, they would be back in time and you'd still probably be in the shower. They got back to your house and snuck back in before sighing in relief to still hear your shower running. They luckily cleaned up the rest of themselves just in case there was still evidence, and then sat down on your couch quickly as they heard the shower turn off. 5 to 10 minutes passed and you walked out of the shower and looked all nice and cozy, and you grabbed a blanket from your room and before snuggling into it on the couch. You and Cass cuddled before you fell asleep in their arms a while later, unbeknownst to you that those were the same arms that just murdered a random person. I like how I just said that like it was like an ad or something. And I shockingly only messed up like one time and I stuttered just a little bit. And that's actually a really big improvement considering I literally can't read. I mean, I can. I'm a really bad dyslexic. But yeah, that's basically it. I don't really have anything else to say except requests are being done. Some requests have been finished and I'm still taking some, but please be mindful that I do have stuff in my own personal life that kind of prevents me from like working all the time. So if your request is like made a really long time, like to the point where you might have even forgot about it. Don't worry, because I haven't, because every time I get a request, I immediately put it into the spreadsheet that I have with the names, the credits, and everything. So don't worry, it's being made, and I am working on scripts as much as I can, considering my life has been getting more and more busy. Kind of glad that I didn't go out tonight, so I could like finish recording and stuff. And now I just have to do Casey Juniors, which shouldn't be hard, even though I still haven't finished the script, even though I started writing the script like 3 months ago. It's fine. It's fine. Not a problem. Definitely not. But yeah. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe if you want, of course. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!